Welcome to Breaking the Ice. I'm your host, Nick Boyku. We're going to take a look at what hockey means to Canadians and those around the world looking to take their first shot at a new sport.
I'm Matt Weisensell. I play defense for the men's Trojan hockey team, and I am currently in my 4th year study of the BBA accounting degree program here at SAIT.
So I'm Madison Coble. I'm in RTBN, so that's the Radio, Television, and Broadcasting News.
My name's Ty Bilkey. I wear number 20 for the Trojans. I'm a right winger, and I'm in academic upgrading. It's my 1st year.
I'm Kellyanne Roberts, and I'm in RTBN.
Around the world, many people think that hockey is embedded in Canadian culture. Why do Canadians identify with this sport so much?
It's a big reason why I still play. I mean, 22 years old and I'm still kicking around a hockey rink because it's the Canadian thing to do, essentially. I think it's a big identity with Canadians, and I don't think it's a bad one to have. It's not like we're rude about it, we're just good at it. My dad used to make an outdoor rink in our backyard, no matter where we lived, and just going out there, he used to tell me that when I was 3 years old, he went and got me the 2-blade skates and strapped in snow boots too. And I apparently, one of the only tantrums I ever threw was because it wasn't a real hockey skate.
Well, I started skating when I was about 3 years old. I started playing hockey when I was about 5. My earliest one would be learning how to skate. I couldn't skate when we first started. So it was the summer, my dad put me on rollerblades, and that's how he got me to learn. So I still skate actually like I'm on rollerblades. It's a little different, but yeah, that'd be the first thing I remember for sure. Hockey people are the same anywhere you go, and I learned that quick going from Ontario to Tulsa, Oklahoma to Calgary, Alberta. That's everybody's hockey people are hockey people, and everybody's got their own little lingo and the camaraderie in the dressing room and things like that. It's hockey's a pretty worldwide sport that everybody that's involved in it can get along pretty well.
I started when I was 9 years old. I used to be in figure skating, and then I moved to hockey. It wasn't my thing, and then I just remember missing the net a lot.
I don't know if it's the first time I stepped on the ice, but it was the first time I think it was the first time I was out there and I fell and I was leaning on my stick quite a bit. I was young, must have been 4 or 5 years old. I've been playing hockey for almost 20 years, and I mean, it's influenced every part of me. It's helped me become a harder worker in school, work, you name it.
Newcomers to the sport of hockey may not know the basic rules or required equipment. Our SAIT Trojans will take you to the locker room for a quick chat.
Trojans 101 is a hockey edition where we teach international students who come to SAIT all about the very basics of hockey. It's more so that they can enjoy it as a fan and understand it if they come to a Trojans game or watch it on TV or watch a Flames game. They know what's going on and really feel like they're part of the culture. We've been doing Trojans 101 for probably close to 7 or 8 years, and it started out as just a fun way to work with the International Center, and it's really grown into something we do on a regular basis with them, and we like to do at least once or twice a year. We enjoy working with the student athletes. They're, for sure, we become part of a family overall here. We root for them, wanting to do well in their games, but also in their programs as a career. So we get to know the student athletes quite well, and Trojans 101 is a really fun way that we get to work with them and have a fun time, and they get to meet other students too. There's not a lot of chances that you get to interact with somebody who's maybe from a different country, so to bring them, it makes it fun for us and the student athletes.
Oh, actually I'm born in Ukraine, but I have a big story of my family. My parents born in USSR.
Colombia. I'm from Colombia. Venezuela.
So I'm from Vietnam, and when I first moved here, I'm kind of have a shock culture. Back home we have family do together many things, but here I feel a little bit independent between parents and children. So you decide what you do, not asking parents every time or something.
First of all, I saw that a lot of people like hockey. Hockey is famous, and I think it's one of the main part of Canadians' life. And second one, it is independent country and international country. So here you can meet a lot of people from different countries and find a lot of news. So I don't know, maybe it's one of benefits of Canada. So you can find something new about another country. So, because in Ukraine it's difficult to meet people from different countries.
I can find many important things here. I mean, one of them is the security. If I compare with my country, here is more security. You can find more opportunity. The other important thing is my brother lives here, so for me it's important. My nephew and my niece also live here, so I can share with my family.
I applied both schools, so like I got accepted from Mario and SAIT, but unfortunately like I'm not getting into the program I love to. And then I decided like maybe I should choose SAIT because I heard many students really love the program, and then they have more practical class, you know, like the lab, and the professor help you more after the school, like they have the office hour longer. So I feel like I have more support in SAIT, so I decide, okay, it's time to give a decision to go to a school that help you more to be successful in the future. And this is the second year I'm taking class in SAIT, and I really enjoy it.
People from different countries, since that Ukrainian and Russian people drink a lot of alcohol. Yeah, but it's a stereotype because usually people don't drink so much alcohol. It's same like everywhere. Some holidays, some family event, and second thing, I think a lot of historical place. Ukraine is famous by historical place. Every city have a lot of churches, monuments, a lot of famous writers from Ukraine, and I think yes, one of the important things is history and writers.
I've never played hockey, but I do like ice skating, may I say?
Actually, I just went to the ice skating last week and trying to study hockey last month, but I feel like it's really hard to get balance on the ice, but it's fun.
I personally do like hockey. I grew up in a small town in Saskatchewan, so that was pretty much all you did is go and watch the hockey games, and played hockey out on the ice rink myself. So it's for sure something that's been part of my family, and I get the culture, I enjoy it, and it's just fun to be able to share that with some students who are maybe from other countries.
I learned about the equipment. I didn't know about, I mean, they use a lot of protection, and it's interesting. It was interesting this. I used to play soccer and ping pong, or I don't know if you call table tennis. Yeah.
I think the most popular is soccer. Yeah, we don't have hockey because you know the weather is so hot and we don't have ice. So this is the first time I know about hockey when I went to Canada, and then I see so many people enjoy it, watching and playing. So like it made me curious about the game. And here in SAIT, we have so many matches going on like every week, especially from October they have the game, and I feel like it's really interesting. So I started watching and then go to ice skating and learn how to do hockey. But I feel it's so hard, but even it's interesting.
Really fun. I learned stuff that I didn't know before, like the faults and also all the equipment they have on. I thought like all these guys like were like really huge, and now it's not like that. It's just that they have like so many things on, right?
The international students, it was really cool. It's a lot different for me to go into a group of people and start talking to a group of people that have never seen hockey before or only watched it once on TV, and just see how like amazed they were with our hockey sticks or just what the puck is, and how we could skate around or how we could shoot the puck. It was really cool to try to be able to teach somebody that never knew what hockey was before. So it was a really cool experience.
A great way to get students who probably don't know a lot about hockey out in a way to get them involved and see what's going on here at SAIT specifically and what we do.
This is the most important thing on my mind. Exactly. This protects my special place.
I will try to teach something, to learn something, how to play. When I come back in Ukraine, I try to show my friends how to play hockey.